normal people, distorting them and turning them into monsters. The protective suit is able to slow down the speed at which it spreads to people. At this point, Mike wondered why they didn't need a protective suit, since the anomalies were distorting ordinary people. However, suddenly he thought about his own thoughts and realized something. He realized that they didn't need a suit because they were players. Now it dawned on him that they had long since undergone the largest anomalous distortion, so they did not need the suit. Meanwhile, the killer whale informed Alice that after comparative calculations, the range of the target's distortion increased by 50 meters in 2 hours, and there was a tendency for further spread. Alice said that the scale of the distortion was growing rapidly, which meant that the level of danger had also become higher. So she asked the girl how long it would take to quickly mobilize resources. Julia said it was too late. There were no special operations officers left in the town on standby. The village was also meters away.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
Supernatural phenomena or news, and it was not something to be taken lightly. She said their goal was to conduct an investigation, and they needed to be prepared to evacuate at any time if danger arose. She said that they needed to follow together and not get separated.
Oh, TV sound copyright சொல்ல போகுது.
She thought that her
இல்ல இது உள்ளது. இது எதுக்கு உள்ளல?
she realized that there was no
இது
யார் சொன்னா உள்ளதுன்னுட்டு ரிங்டோனே விழும்.
ஆமா. இல்ல நான் யூடியூப் ஸ்டுடியோ செக் பண்ணேன். காப்பிரைட் வருதான்னு. அபார்ட்மெண்ட் தானே?
ஆமா அபார்ட்மெண்ட் தான்.
She had moved to another location, and obviously it would be impossible to contact her here. He then drank the entire bottle of rum and noticed that the owner had mentioned space issues when they set the advance party here. Julia confirmed that he encountered a spatial folding phenomenon.
கொட்டட்டும் கொட்டட்டும் பூமாரி கொட்டட்டும் காரணம் யாரு புள்ள நேத்து நல்லா வீசுது
கிளவி புள்ள
ஆமா கிளவி புள்ள
கூட வரானுங்க ப்ரோ கடைசி அபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல குச்சிருக்கேன் ப்ரோ இங்க தான் இறங்குறானுங்க
ரெண்டு பேர்
ஒரு பக்கம் நடுவுக்கு வந்துருங்க கேம ஓடி வந்துட்டே இருங்க விஜய் ப்ரோ
எங்க வேற லெவல்ல இல்லை சரி என்னோத்தங்க பிஸ்டல் தான் இருக்கு அவங்க கையில் இங்கே தான் இருக்கும் பின்னாடி தானா ஏட்டா கிடைச்சது
உனக்கு கண்ணு கிடைக்கிற
கீழே எவன்ட்டையும் கண்ணு கிடையாது நான் அவ்வளோ வீட்டையும் ஜெத்தி வச்சா வந்தேன்
Lucas asked his partner if he was going to go inside. Mike looked ahead with a smile and replied that he was definitely going to do it. At that moment, they entered the next hall together with Alice. Mike turned to the killer whale again. asking her to repeat the information about the key to solving the dungeon. The girl said that at the moment the transmitting group received 3 clues. The first clue was that the art museum was run by a family of 3, and some of the squad members had received
test tool
vision and saw their picture of life. The second clue was that each statue contained remains, indicating a large number of victims. The third clue stated that the transmitting group had encountered a road killer, and firearms had minimal effect on him. Then Mike realized what it meant. This man was the core of the mutation. At that moment, a ghost of a girl in a school uniform appeared behind Mike and Lucas, who said that she had been waiting for them for a very long time. The men turned around in horror to hear the woman's voice. Their bodies began to tremble with fear. Behind them, they saw a girl with long hair and bangs in a school uniform, who was staring intently at the guests. After that, she flew past them, continuing to look intently straight into Mike's face. Then she moved as close as possible to him and looked into his eyes, causing beads of sweat to appear on Mike's face. She then walked forward down the corridor, asking the boys to follow her. Lucas asked his partner what they should do, to which the protagonist replied that they needed to follow her. The men hid behind one of the shelves and carefully watched where the girl went. It turned out that she flew to the end of the corridor and climbed into one of the paintings that hung on the wall. Then Mike asked Lucas why he wasn't dealing with this, since he was a Taoist, and it was his job to deal with things like this. In response,
எவனோ ஏத்தப்ல கதவு திறந்து விட்டே இருக்கான்ப்பா.
and he was a convinced materialist. However, this did not convince Mike, and he pointed his finger at the ghost girl, telling Lucas to tell her this right to her face. After the girl appeared at the painting, Lucas approached it and examined it closely, noting that it was an anomaly involving a powerful distortion that manifested itself in the form of a ghost. At this point, the oracle informed him that according to data, anomalies also manifest themselves in the form of legends or monsters in classical literature. And it is people thought it was a situation. Then the main character scratched his head and asked the girl what the difference was. Instead, Lucas
அப்புறம் மேல வந்துட்டான். ஓடிந்து
someone being struck dead by lightning. In ancient times, people believed that lightning was punishing them for their bad deeds. However, it is now believed that this occurs because of
கதவு வேற திறந்து விட்டு வந்துடுறது. நீங்க ஒரு உண்மையான யூடியூபரா இருந்தா ஒரு நாக்கு ஒண்ணு வைங்க.
அச்சிட்டா வச்சுட்டா யூடியூபரா எவ்வளோ சீப்பு
வைங்க.
எவ்வளோ சீப்பு
வர்றவனே இல்ல, இங்க இருந்து அவனை எட்டி பார்த்து நான் வைங்க.
ஓகே
ரெண்டாவது வேற ஏதாவது டீம் இருக்கு.
நான் கேட்குறேன்.
நீங்க நாக்கு வாங்கிறாதீங்க.
என்ன டீம் பின்னாடி ராசியா
He raised his weapon with both hands and raised it above his head, intending to strike both men at once. However, the men managed to jump back at the last moment, and the blow landed right on the tile that was under their feet. The blow was so strong that the stone slab turned to dust. After that, the guys decided that they couldn't delay and use their skills. Mike used his talisman, and Lucas used his magic chains. Soon, a powerful explosion was heard at the place where the knight was. Lucas was surprised that Mike could use talismans, and asked him if he was also a Taoist. However, Mike asked why he said the word too, since Lucas had just claimed to be a materialist a few minutes ago. At that moment, the main character suddenly noticed the fragments of stones that lay in front of him. He realized that these were parts of that very stone.
Looted it.
Rose sharply into the air and rushed somewhere behind him. And at that moment, the main character realized that their battle was not over. When they turned around, they realized that the stone was body began to come together piece by piece.
எங்க போறான்?
Just a few seconds, he came back together as if nothing had happened to him. He took his weapon in his hands again and rushed at the men. Meanwhile, they ran away.
ஐயோ, ரெண்டு பேர் தான் இருக்கு.
ஆடிக்கிட்டே இருக்கான். ரெண்டாണ്
ஐயோ இவன் பாடு அடிக்கிறான் bro.
எது
First, the girl did not understand who was in front of her and turned to the stranger. However, soon the stranger came out of the shadows, and it turned out that it was a young girl in the She was surprised that she had run into someone again, and asked Alice if she was that uncle's drinking buddy. Alice asked the stranger who she had seen before, to which the girl replied that before that,
பாட்டு அடிச்சு முடிச்சிட்டானுங்களா என்ன?
some guy had an
தெரியலையே.
alcoholic uncle. They said that they were looking for their friend.
இவன் போய் பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
Began to guess what they were talking about. Then Alice replied that those men were indeed her comrades, but she was interested in the question of who this nurse was. The girl thought to herself that
ஒரே
this
நிமிஷம்
man
பாரு.
walked off the hut in the forest as soon as
அப்ப இங்க பாடிக்கிறேன்.
no civilian could enter it. In that case, she had questions about how the students ended up here. However, the girl, with a smile on her face, replied that she was a schoolgirl who was broadcasting here about the supernatural. Alice didn't understand what she meant. Then the girl smiled sweetly, said that her name was Anna, and she was very popular. However, Anna quickly realized that Alice did not like her, and this upset her greatly, since she was confident in her popularity. Then she said, "This is a story about a world in the distant future. Although we are talking about Earth in 3020, wage slavery and overwork are still progressing. A striking example of this is the character, Louis Fred, who is 21 years old. He works as a programmer in a large company, and in order to complete the project, after working for several days without sleep or normal rest, he could not stand and passed out. While he was in sleep mode, his program continued to run. Suddenly, his smartphone received a message that the National Astronomical Observatory had received a mysterious signal from space. Suddenly, appeared outside the window, as if something was forming in the starry sky. Hearing strange sounds, the guy opened his eyes. At that same moment, it was as if this something blue penetrated straight into his consciousness. In the morning, everything looked as usual. Louis woke up to the annoying sound of the alarm on his phone. Seeing the time, he got scared because he was already late. In a hurry, he began to get ready for work. Noticing that he forgot to put the laptop charger in his bag, the hero reached out to take it. At that same second, the alarm that stood on his desk disappeared without a trace. But because of the rush, the guy didn't notice this. He
Vijay bro, car ஓடுறீங்க உங்களுக்கு?
கொஞ்சம் தான் இருக்கா ஓட்ட தெரியும்
லைசன்ஸ் இருக்கா?
லைசன்ஸ் இருக்கு எடுக்கல
புரியல.
லைசன்ஸ் எடுக்கல இன்னும்
ப்ரோ பொறுமையாக சோதிக்கிறாங்க ப்ரோ. நாட் பண்ணுறீங்க.
While the car was standing, he fell asleep again from fatigue. Suddenly, he found himself weightless, as if floating in space. Suddenly, he saw clouds of earth gathering together.
அவன் ஏறி வரானோ
Suddenly, an entire planet was formed. It was so incredible that the hero couldn't believe his eyes. Then drops of water appeared. There were more and more of them. At first, they felt things, and then they merged into the ocean. After the ocean, plants appeared on earth. Gradually, a whole forest grew up. And there, in the middle of the forest, stood that house plant from Lewis's house. While the guy was immersed in thoughts of the plant looked familiar,
அதில் அங்கே ஏறி போமா ஆப்போசிட்
suddenly a huge eagle appeared on the tree right above the hero. The guy woke up from hell. He was a smile and eyes to her all the way. Maybe decided that it was just a dream. They drifted out of the car. This was when the driver's helpfulness ended. He allowed himself to express his not very flattering opinion about the climate. Or rather, seeing the black bags under the eyes and the sleepy appearance of the young guy, he assumed that Louis had been out all night. Entering the office, he fell under the wrath of his boss, who scolded him if he couldn't cope with the
வா
job.
வா வா
Simon Lewis, the head of the Research and Development Department and Louis' immediate superior, was angry. He continued to
Vale.
value all the heroes'
Hey,
efforts
va.
and accuse him of
ப்ரோ
being
பஸ் எடுத்துட்டு
although the guy arrived at the beginning of the working day. He didn't even want to listen to Lewis's explanations. He only moved the
தப்புன்னு
office
நினைக்கிறீங்க?
like something. But the hero still insisted that he arrived exactly at the beginning of the established working day. But the boss had his own rules. He decided to hold the meeting, thus arbitrarily destroying the start of the working day. The boss continued to scream, emphasizing his young age. The hero's blood gradually boiled. But the boss
அவன் கரெக்டா அடிக்கான்.
அவனுக்கு கவர் ப்ரோ, நம்ம கவர் இல்லல்ல. தமிழ் பிளேயர் ப்ரோ இவனுக்கு.
நம்ம அன்பு கோட்.
But this did not calm the restless boss. He continued exploding. Now for the fact that he is too weak-willed and cannot withstand. But the guy interrupted him, saying that he would write a statement right away. Then the boss asked if he was sure of his choice. Realizing that the hero was serious, the boss said that he would not receive any payment. These words infuriated Louis because upon dismissal, the company is obliged to pay a month's salary. When the boss refused to pay meant that he had to pay a penalty. Picking up the
போய்
sheet,
செருப்படி
Louis recalled that according to the terms of
நான் என் பின்னாடி வரான்னு நினைச்சேன். நீ ஏன்னா பார்க்கலை எதிர்பார்க்கலை.
நேடு கரெக்டா போட வேண்டிய இடம் நீங்க நாக்கானது பயத்துல மேல ஃப்ளோர்ல தூக்கி அடிச்சிட்டேன். கரெக்டா போட்டதாலே நீங்க தப்பிச்சிருக்கீங்க.
ஆமா என் பின்னாடி தானே.
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
But the boss was adamant. He tried to reach the security call button and throw the leads out of the company. But luck was not on his side. Before Simon could even utter a word, the hero's head was on his throat. Floundering and trying to escape, the boss decided to pay off the program with money. But he no longer heard anything. A voice sounded in his head that insisted that the boss needed to be killed. It was like that huge beetle. There was a war going on inside the hero. His good health was his mind. But the inner voice continued to shout that murder was not an option. And most importantly, that it was illegal. Finally, Louis released his grip and the cheap black.
டிராஃபிக் தான் மாதிரி தான்.
His wife Simon was ready to give any money.
ஒரு மாதிரி டல் அடிச்ச மாதிரி தான் இருக்கு என் டிராஃபிக்.
After he left, Simon immediately called.
நான்
The man told the person who answered the phone that he had found the $50. Sitting at the door in the corridor, the hero gradually came to his senses. Remembering his recent behavior, the guy could not understand what happened to him. It was as if he had turned into a different person. Night fell. It was raining outside. The weather seemed to protect the hero's feelings.
Turn on voice chat.
கேட்குது. ஹலோ.
And made sure that the flowers had disappeared. Thunder rumbled outside the window and lightning flashed brightly.
ரீஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணு.
Closing his eyes, he tried to figure out the situation. He remembered that last night someone hit him and then he lost consciousness. However, at first glance, nothing has changed. Except for the mouth on his hand. Suddenly the palm began to glow. Finding himself in the window,
ரீஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணு சத்யா.
he realized that a model of some young boy was inside him. Then he realized
வேண்டாம்.
that in the morning of
வேண்டாம் நீ வச்சு பணத்துங்க. போவோம் ஹாஸ்பிட்டல் போவோம்னா 200 ரூபா இருக்கான்னு கேட்டா நான் அடிச்சு
Fall back!
In appearance, it looked like a huge rhinoceros beetle, so the hero assumed that the monster came from it. Looking at his mark again, the guy realized that the dark glow could also
الناس ده سري
now for the fact that he is too weak to understand. The guy interrupted him, saying that he would write a statement right away. Then the boss asked if he was sure of his choice. Realizing that the hero was
Okay,
serious,
sir.
the boss said that he would not receive any payment. These words infuriated Louis because upon dismissal, the company is obliged to which, according to the contract, meant that he had to pay a penalty. Picking up the sheets of paper thrown away by the manager, Louis recalled that according to the terms of the employment contract, which he signed upon taking up the position, the person who violated the contract was obliged to pay a penalty. However, in fairness, it is worth noting that the terms of Louis Fred's employment contract were initially unfair, and the one who persuaded him to sign such an agreement was Simon Liu. Seeing the furious eyes of his subordinate, the boss was seriously scared. The hero's patience ran out, and he, looking fiercely straight into the eyes of the leader, demanded that he honestly pay his salary. But the boss was adamant. He tried to reach the security guard on who was holding inside the company. But luck was not on his side. The first time he could even utter a word, the hero was his throat. Floundering in the but he no longer heard anything. A voice sounded in his head that insisted that the boss needed to be killed. He was like that huge beast. There was a war going on inside the hero. His good side could not reach his mind, but the inner voice continued to shout that murder was not an option, and most importantly, that it was illegal. Suddenly, Louis released his grip and the chief flopped to the floor. To save his life,
Turn on
Simon
voice
was
chat.
ready to give any money. But Louis took exactly as much as he earned through his honest labor.
பைத்தியக்காரப்பெல்லாம் நீ தான் ரீஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும்.
The hero immediately left the boss's office. After he left, Simon called someone. The man told the person who answered the phone that he had found a gifted person. Standing at the door in the corridor, the hero gradually came to his senses. Remembering his recent behavior, the guy could not understand what happened to him then. It was as if he had turned into a different person. Night fell. It was raining outside. The weather seemed to project the hero's feelings. After resting a bit and taking a shower, Louis went to his work desk and made sure that the flower in the pot had disappeared. Thunder rumbled outside the window and lightning flashed brightly. The guy was confused, closing his eyes. He tried to think about the situation. He remembered that last night someone hit him and then he lost consciousness. However, at first glance, nothing has changed, except for the mark on his hand. Suddenly, the palm began to glow. Finding himself in weightlessness and observing nature from the outside, he realized that a model of some new world had arisen. Then Louis realized that in the morning it was not a dream, and all this was caused by that dark glow. Suddenly, the missing pop
எங்க இருக்காங்க நீ?
in front of him. He was shocked.
இங்க சவுண்ட் இருக்கு.
பக்கத்துல இங்க இருந்து M4 வச்சு இவனை அடிச்சு டேமேஜ் வச்சிருந்தான். தொட்டோன்னு செத்துறேன் வேற.
Suddenly appeared
இங்க தான் இங்க சவுண்ட் இருக்கு.
right in the air. An unknown radiance penetrated the new world. Having compared all the facts known to him, the hero came to the conclusion that that entire
ஜோன் வந்தோன்னா இது போட்டுடலாம். என்னது எமர்ஜென்சி பேக் போட்டுடலாம்.
ஓகே.
However, that was not all. Louis also noticed that with the help of willpower, he could control that world. But one more question remained in his head, namely the appearance of that unknown creature.
வாட என்ன கண்ணலாம் இருக்கு?
It looked like a huge rhinoceros beetle.
ரெண்டு UMP AK.
இந்த வீட்ல இருக்கானே.
Watch out!
The guy realized that the dark glow could also affect him. This made him feel anxious and afraid because in a moment of rage he lost control of his
Killer
body
medicator
and was
irukku.
ready to kill the person. Analyzing the event,
ஒருத்தன் தான் இருக்கான். போய்
அத
எடுத்து.
வலிக்குது bro.
came to the conclusion that it absorbs the main characteristics of the absorbed
பாருங்க மூவ்மெண்ட் எங்க இருக்குன்னு
and
பாருங்க.
then uses them to strengthen
மூவ்மெண்ட்
itself.
கரெக்டா சென்டர்ல தான் இருக்கும்.
For example, the rhinoceros beetle
Watch
has
out.
enormous strength. But this is not the only advantage of these insects. They also have a hard shell. Hence, this ability was absorbed by the radiance. Based on this, even if a
God call கொடுக்குறான்.
he himself would fall in the blood. Thus, it turns out that he was able to reach his boss with one hand in the blood, only because his strength strengthens his body. Having realized all this, the hero decided
Anda.
to test his theory
M4 ஏர்ல இருக்கா?
and replenish his skills. The spider was the first to catch
Uma.
an eye. He decided to
என்கிட்ட M4 வச்சிருக்கேன் நல்லா நீ.
receive this time.
வேற ரெண்டு M4.
M4ல AKM UMP ங்க.
ஏன் ஏன்?
Monstrous beetles were already thriving there. The spiders also quickly adapted to the new place. Looking at his hands, Louis realized that everything had worked out. Tentacles appeared on his fingers.
பாட்கள் அங்க லாங்ல இருந்தா கொடுத்த மாதிரி இருக்கு.
Otherwise, people might mistake him for a monster.
எனக்கும் அந்த வீடுமே தோணுது ப்ரோ.
By a loud knock on
அந்த வீட்லயும் இருக்கான். இந்த வீட்ல தான் ஒருத்தன்
Watch
இருந்தான்.
out!
surprise
நான்
because
பார்த்தேன்
Watch
நான்.
expecting anyone, but he still went to open the door. Hearing that they had come to him from the Bureau of Paranormal Investigation, the hero was dumbfounded. The Bureau was not a secret organization.
இல்ல இந்த வீட்ல தான் லாஸ்ட் எண்ட்ல இருக்கும்.
Watch out.
I think.
Became more frequent and began to
bro அங்க இருக்கான்
almost
இங்க.
everyone knew about it. That is why Louis was afraid that having learned about his case,
சவுண்ட் இங்க தான் கேக்குது வேற.
bro இங்க பாருங்க அந்த ஜன்னல்ல இருக்கான்.
இல்ல அங்க இருக்கவே இதுதான்.
நல்ல அடி வாங்கிட்டு வரான். நான் இந்த வீட புஷ் பண்ண வச்சிட்டேன்.
இந்த வீடு. ஓகே தானே.
இந்த வீடு.
இருக்கானா?
This is exactly the case they were investigating. So they asked Luis to tell him if he saw or knows anything. At the end, Liam added that the hero can calmly tell them everything he knows, because only then will they be able to help. After listening to the Bureau,
நம்ம அந்த வீட்ல இருக்கோம் தான்.
because he slept very soundly at night. Having said goodbye to the uninvited guests, the hero was about to close the door, but Liam stopped him. He insisted that this phenomenon
பாச்சா என்ன?
he strongly
தூக்குங்க நாயே.
until all the circumstances were clarified and handed him a business card to contact the Bureau.
பாட்டு கால் கொடுப்பியாடா நாயே.
ரெண்டு பேரும் அழுத்தி விடாதீங்க. ரெண்டு பேரும் அழுத்தி விடாதீங்க.
அழுத்தி விட்ட பிறகு என்ன அழுத்தாங்க?
After a short conversation, the hero was sure that Liam also had some kind of gift, which despite his new strength, he easily stopped the door.
நான் ஏகேம் எடுத்துட்டா
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 188 bro.
The card looked very solid. Lewis became interested in what was written there, since before leaving, Liam emphasized that he needed to study it carefully. But as soon as he turned the card, everything became clear. It was written there that the recipient of this card was considered a member of the Inappropriate Comments of the Bureau of
ரெண்டரவுதானா?
Investigations.
ரெண்டரவானே எவனும் வர மாட்டேங்க.
Such recruitment methods.
அண்ணா எங்க இருக்கான்?
வெயிட் பண்ணு.
In the coming future, the inhabitants of the Earth are in a tireless search for new knowledge, but scientific and technological progress is accompanied by a large number of different mysterious incidents.
எம்மாடி பாத்துட்டான் bro.
Superhumans, beastmen, and elementals. The mission of the BPR
இங்கே இருந்துக்கலாம் bro.
is to study supernatural incidents.
மேல இருக்கவன் தானே?
The third employee
ஏடு வரும் பாத்துங்க.
was extremely surprised to hear
நான்
that
புஷ்
his
கொடுக்கல.
colleagues considered the guy gifted.
ஆமா. இப்பல
தெரியல கரெக்டா என்னையும் கரெக்டா பாப்பான்.
தில்சா friend I am coming. Hi பாப்பி பிரியா. பாட் விஜய். பாட் நூபடி. எப்படி கரெக்டா என்ன பார்த்தான்? வண்டி எடுக்கான்.
Liam asked his subordinates what they thought the hero's gift was. The blue-haired guy replied that based on the frequency of his vibrations, he probably just woke up. Then the commander suggested that Lewis's abilities might be somehow connected with the dark glow. The subordinate thought the same. The blue-haired guy remembered that he didn't even dare to look at it yesterday, but that energy was...
ஐயோ bro ஏதோ சனியம் பிடிச்சது bro. இது கருமாந்திரம். வைத்தறிச்சல் பிள்ளையா இருக்கு.
என்னாச்சு?
ஓடுற பட்டனை தொட்டுட்டேன் ப்ரோ. செல்ல தூக்கி வாரமா வைக்கிறேன்ட்டு.
என்ன
ஓல் புண்டையா இருக்கு இதுதான்.
என்ன அவ்வளவுதான் லைஃப் வருது?
அவன் என்னைய பார்த்தான்னு தெரியல.
டைரக்டா என்கிட்ட வந்தான் உள்ள.
அதான் சொல்ல டைரக்டா தான் வர. அதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அப்படிதான் டைரக்டா பார்த்தான் தெரியுமா? வந்து அப்பதான் வந்து நிக்கிறேன் அந்த இடத்துல.
ஆமா.
Turning around, he asked the hero what business. He was replying with a smile that he was going to go for a ride out of town. However,
This is a simulation game set in a virtual world and does not represent real life. Please play in moderation, take frequent breaks, and play responsibly.
बड़ा बाट आ गया, बड़ा बाट.
He was so scared that he didn't even take money from the passenger. The guy was shocked by this behavior on the double. Left alone, he continued on his way. To avoid walking, he decided to run.
बड़ा नूबड़ी आ गया.
But this turned out to be not so easy. He reached his destination late at night.
Hi, Vijay. Hi, Priya Poppy.
Bureau employee wearing dark glasses.
Priya Poppy.
They looked around.
Yes, she's shopping.
BDR representatives. Liam was upset because he was sure.
Priya Poppy.
Yes, see. All right.
Another employee agreed with Steve.
Priya. Priya. Where he went?
Liam was disappointed that the guy
Reels.
could not pass even such a minor test of courage. Of the three of them, only the guy with brown hair was
All time checking reels, watching reels.